while they get $100,000 a day, you getting like 1% of that, 1.5% of that. You're getting like $10 an hour or something.
Because this nation, America, all it is a business. It's a you know, this whole piece of land is like just one big workplace.
Right.
So just to make profit for these devils.
Actually, you know, compared to what these devils get, it's like really free labor to a certain extent, man. Because what they pay us, well, we literally are barely making it, man. With the little that they give us, man.
They give us table crumbs.
Compared to what this devil is making, man, it's like we damn near working next to free, man. And we in captivity, bro.
They get the whole dish,
that, man.
They get the whole dish, and you just get what's left over.
That's it, man.
You licking the table. You trying to get the sauce that fell from their mouth on the table. You get the crumbs that fell before it reached their mouth.
Jake thinks that, you know, because they got a job, they doing a little something. They think that they get, you know, they getting the victuals. You know what I mean? They think that they actually getting something.
And it ain't nothing, really.
Really, it's not nothing, right? Con.
That's why scripture says, you know, silence, man.
Well, yeah, you know,
it explained it. It said,
you know, Salaki, my bad, brother. What I was gonna say, yeah, they, like you were saying, they know what we're getting. It's nothing, and you're right. It's absolutely nothing, man. The dollar has no value, man.
That's right.
I was just talking to a female, man, the other day. She worked at a bank. She been working at the bank for some years, man. She know everything about money. And I asked her, I said, how much is the dollar worth now, really? What's the true value of it? And she was like, nothing. It's literally worth nothing right now. She said, it's just really toilet paper. She said, I'm surprised that anything is still even functioning right now, man. You know? So yeah, Jake's stupid, man. You know, man, the dollar ain't worth nothing, man. Go ahead.
This Haggai 1:6. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink. Ye clothe you, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with holes.
All right, calm. But yeah, that's part of the curses we upon it too, man. You know, hey, the Lord is only gonna give us, you know what I'm saying, over here, what is fish. That's our daily bread, man. And truthfully, hey, that's all we need over here, man. Part of y'all about y'all shop, man, for our daily bread, man. You know, so we don't want shit on this side, man. This devil can have all of this temporal shit, man. Right. All his toilet paper, all of it, he can have it all, man.
That's right,
man.
It doesn't matter if you did get something. It doesn't matter if you are rich in this kingdom. This kingdom ain't nothing. This is the you know, the kingdom of the wicked, man.
That's right.
Yeah, that's
we
right.
We looking for the greater prize. You know, we looking for, you know, the promises of Yahweh Bahasham Yahushai in the kingdom.
Precept. This is the book of Micah. Arise ye. This is the book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart from this. Book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Yeah, that don't mean go and get a damn passport and go and, you know what I'm saying, fly out somewhere. Because why? You got a lot of jakes that got felonies, can't even get a passport. You got a lot of poor jakes. The scriptures, you had some people teaching a while ago that you had to go into the wilderness or some shit where Moses' land was at, when the promised land. But that's against the scriptures, because the scripture said, what? I will gather my elect from the four corners of the earth. James 1:1 said to the children of Israel who are scattered abroad. So arise you depart, that means don't be a part of this world, this doctrine. The scripture says, I believe that's James, be friends with the world that's enmity against the Most High. So don't be, you know what I'm saying, like, you got people that trust in this political system. The scripture already says people of another nation not supposed to rule over us. That's in the law. So how the hell you gonna trust in the political system and the Bible? The Bible just told you, The only people that's supposed to rule over you is the Israelites. The only people that's supposed to have any type of authority, any type of kingship over you is supposed to be Israelite. That's in the law, that's in the Bible. So how the hell can you put your faith in the political system when George Washington to even President Obama is not Israelite? I don't give a damn Democratic, Republican. It's fucking two wings of the same bird.
I got
the same eagle. So you have more to add on that?
Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. And what is spiritual Babylon right now? America. America is the great Babylon. This is the great war, man. This is what the Lord said, reference in Micah 2:10, man. Flee out of this place. It will be work. This is not your rest, man. Wake the fuck up. Put your head to the plow, man.
For edification's sake, for those who don't know, why is this Babylon? It's because, Babylon means confusion.
That's right. We in a state of, our people is in a state of confusion, and they teach everything in confusion. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like for an example, women, they give our women, all the jobs now. And men, Jake men in our communities, they the ones who ain't got no jobs, man. So they don't have no, and plus they not even in the damn house.
A lot of times, yeah.
You got women ruling and running everything, man. And they do everything of their emotions and feelings, man. All that shit is confusion, man. It's not of the Most High, man.
They got these little niggas growing up in they feelings, doing everything in they feelings, get into a fight, get beat up, wanna come and shoot everybody. Because they in they feelings that they got their ass whooped. And they could have dusted back off, trained, and then came back and fought again. Cause that's some feminine, emotional ass shit, man.
Get 2nd Ezra 5 and 8.
I'm gonna go ahead and finish this Micah. I'm gonna start back at the top. Micah chapter 2, verse 10. Arise ye and depart from this is not your rest, because it is pollution. It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction.
That's right.
And how does it destroy you? I mean, everything. Like we was talking about, the food, the water, the health, even the philosophies. Even the damn philosophies are destroying you. Because you got every damn body becoming Christian, which the Israelites are true Christians.
But what did it say though? It said for this pollution. Can you read it again?
Yeah, Christian means anointed. So basically, to be a Christian means to be anointed. It's not saying like, you know what I'm saying? It's just being anointed. Anything that got to do with being anointed goes to the Israelites. Apostle Tahad just broke that down recently.
What language? It'll be Mashayakim. Mashayakim in the Hebrew mean anointed ones in plural.
Yeah, like it said in Jeremiah 51 and 9, it says, be not cut off in her iniquity. But what's part of her iniquity? These different doctrines and shit they be teaching, man. That ain't got nothing to do with the Most High.
Real quick, can I add, somebody can set 921 real fast? Just to add on what you said, because it said, can you read that part over here?
It says, be not, this is Jeremiah chapter 51 and 6. Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Right, because when you run away from this place, that's where you found yourself. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of the Lord's vengeance.
Yeah. Now it said, be not cut off in the iniquities of Babylon. This is the time of the Lord's vengeance. So, what's the Lord's vengeance? That lake of fire. So don't be a partaker of that lake of fire, which is the destiny of Babylon. Zephaniah 2:1.
Zephaniah 2:1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
And who is that nation not desired? The Israelites. It ain't only these so-called white people that hate us. You be seeing fucking Asian people looking at you funny, treating you funny. Definitely Arab. It's definitely these East Indians.
Yeah, it's the damn Asians, so-called Asians.
Urban
man.
life.
They be following you around in the store, man.
Every country I've been there, this is the word for niggas.
Yeah.
Every country I've been there.
They got their
Even
own.
Hawaii, and them supposed to be our people.
Them ain't our people.
Oh, it's not? I didn't know that.
Them was those are Japhetic people.
They got word in
Yeah.
there. Our people.
Yeah. Because you know who your people is the Israelites on that side. Because those are the people you can breathe around. You know what I'm saying? You get cool. I mean, we scattered all over. But the original inhabitants of that place, the Eastern, was it Western Pacific, the Pacific Islanders, those are Japhetic people.
I got it.
From Noah's son Japheth.
Right.
Yeah, they don't steal from the land and shit. But real quick, yeah, the Hawaiians, the Samoans, the Filipinos. Now I'm not saying that Israelites not there.
Yeah, 'cause I see roads and everything.
Yeah, you got Israelites that's over there, mixed over there. You got Israelites mixed everywhere.
You right.
But that nation of people within itself, they not part of Israel. No, we weren't never. Now the white man go and fucked up everywhere. So remember we went to Australia and fucked up he messed up the Aboriginal Australians, which they are dark-skinned people. So that's not to say the scriptures say the children of Israel shall be as the sands of the sea and the stars in the sky. So you can't say that's not an Israelite over there. But Hawaiian people within themselves, to be Hawaiian, you're not an Israelite. Just like if you used to say the so-called Mexicans, the Israelites, they Israelites. Mexicans, so-called Mexican people, they Israelites. But so-called Hawaiian people, they not Israelites. But it's
back off of that, right? You were saying every country that you went to had a name for a black person as being nigga.
I was saying we're gonna be called different names.
Guess what? The prophets was called niggas. And now I got a scripture. This is Acts 13:1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers as Barnabas and Simon that were called niggers. And nigger simply means, it's gonna say niger, but it's nigger. It's gonna say right. It just means black, man.
Right.
That's just
I understand what you were saying. You was basically saying this is a racist term for us in every language. Yeah, because every language in their language, their words don't necessarily mean nigger. All right, you're right. But anyway, when you ignore that madness, ignore that madness. Anyway, you got like the so-called Arabs. The so-called Arabs call black people Abid. They say you filthy Abid, whatever. That just means slave. It don't mean nigga. In their language, it means slave. So you got in different languages, they got a derogatory term for our people. You know what I'm saying? Different white word.
Right, that's just
Go back to
ignorant
Zephaniah
anyway.
2:1.
Verse 2.
No, we started 1 again.
Verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Israel.
Behold, the decree bring forth.
Before the decree bring forth. What is it?
Before the decree bring forth. Before the day of the chaff, before the day pass as the chaff, before the fierce anger of the Lord come upon you, before the day of the Lord's anger come upon you.
Yeah, like how he said, what scripture did you have?
Which one?
That Jeremiah, was that Jeremiah
51:6.
Yeah, 51:6, like how it said in Jeremiah 51:6. Gather yourself. Now that's not saying all Israel is not gonna gather together. We know that. But the elect, that's talking to the elect before the fierce day of the Lord. Yeah, and the 1/3, because the 144 is part of the 1/3. So 1/3 of all the Israelites across the world is going to be the election that's going to be saved. The 144,000 is within that election.
Slovakia, bro. Apostle Rumba did a sit down on the 1/3. It was actually only talking about the people in America. There's actually going to be others that's in the other countries that's going to be gathered as well. When it was speaking about the 1/3, as far as it was talking about land, it was just saying it wasn't plural. It was singular. So it was just talking about this land.
We don't get one land.
Yeah. No, it's not talking about gather together. It's not saying gather together in one land because the Lord said he gonna gather his elect from all the four corners of the earth. Right. So the scripture says his elect everywhere.
Yeah,
he said he gonna gather. He said if anybody can get that scripture, he said he gonna gather.
So I'm saying we ain't looking forward to go back to Israel until he do what he do.
He gotta put us there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
Because Israel is defiled right now. You got those fake Jewish people over there talking about they got kosher pork, they allowing homosexuality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Lord got fire is a cleansing agent. The Lord gonna destroy all. This shit gonna get destroyed with fire. That land gotta get destroyed with fire too, and then they gonna rebuild it.
Purge.
Yeah, purge. Purge mean what? Cleanse.
Yeah.
Purge mean to cleanse. You got anybody got the scripture? You got that? Can I? You should got this elect on the four corners of the earth. All right, but anyway, I'm gonna go to this scripture just to back up what we've been talking about. This is Zechariah. This is a classic elect 1/3, 2/3 scripture.
Well, let me get to my 145,000. I just recently trying to study that.
This is Zechariah chapter 12, verse 8, the water. It says, and it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, so we don't know the Lord's name. They shall call on the Lord's name, and I will hear them.
We don't know his name.
Well, some people teach that. We know the Lord's name.
Oh,
yeah. It says, they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power. Can you get that what you got?
This is Isaiah chapter 11, verse 12.
Hold that one. Hold that one. Let me get this one.
So why you getting that third that's left, what you saying, we gonna be protected from the
Lord willing, if we are the 1/3,
if we chosen,
we gonna be
protected from the fiery war.
Yeah, we're not gonna partake of that.
Wait, but there is gonna be some of us that's gonna die before then. That's gonna be martyrs.
Right,
some of us is gonna get caught. Some of us is gonna be taken in prison. Some of us is gonna be gonna die for the spirit, man.
Yeah, so Thessalonians 4:16.
Like we talking about.
Get that. Yeah, this is Matthew 13:27. And then shall he send his angels and shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from the uttermost part of the earth.
Uttermost.
Matthew what?
It's Matthew 13:27. He says like here, the four winds from the uttermost part of the earth to the uttermost part of heaven.
Yeah, so the elect gonna be gathered. The elect gonna, cause you got people that's in other parts of the world that's teaching and preaching Yahweh Shai, we the Israelites, and a lot of them confusion of faces. Right. You got some of them that look. You got some of them.
I said Matthew, Mark 13:27. My bad, it's lucky.
You got some of them looking like so-called Asians. Some of them looking like so-called Edomites over there in Europe. That's why the scripture in James 1:1 said to the children of Israel, scattered abroad. Because we scattered everywhere. The Lord said that. That's part of the punishment. The Lord said I will scatter you.
Because we put in slavery everywhere, but
that's part of it. That adds to it.
That's a big part of it, but I'm saying not just because of that, because it's disappeared. Because Ezra, he told us don't mix. When they had all them bringing their wives and children, whatever, they had to come, they had to get rid of them because he had told them mix because they false guys, they just believe in whatever.
But what you gotta understand about that is also it's not unlawful to have sex with a heathen. It becomes unlawful when you treat her as a primary wife and your heart bends to her will and she allows you to go off with these false gods. Sex with the heathen woman within itself is not the sin. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So with the
that's what he was saying about it, because they was believing in other gods. That's why he didn't want them to.
But that also plays a role with Israel being scattered everywhere too, because we copulate with all other women. Like, look at these wolves.
That's why King Solomon went off, because he allowed them women to build up their temples for their God. And then he got into the